Saturday. I'm a little late in the week this Saturday, but you are here with us. But we're going to go ahead and get this kicked off. And to get us started, I would like to introduce to you Reverend Erica Williams. She will be our MC for the day. Miss Williams.
Raleigh, North Carolina! Oh, y'all can do better than that. I said Raleigh, North Carolina! Come on and raise up. Come on. How y'all doing this morning? Oh, y'all better wake up, honey. We out here in this sun this Saturday, and we came out here for a reason, did we not? We came out here to let them know that we the people, huh? Are here together, and when we get together, we cannot be defeated. And so I don't know about you, but I'm excited this morning. Am I excited with some excited people? All right, y'all better come on in the room this morning. I'm excited, and I'm excited to introduce to you to some powerful people. Some folks who have been putting the work in, who have been on the ground, boots smoking, making sure we could be here today. And so I'm going to introduce Mr. Dennis Gaddy, Miss Diana Powell, and Miss Shakita Norman. Y'all better show them some love as they come. Come on up, y'all.
What's up, Unlock the Vote Nation? What's up, Unlock the Vote Nation? I'm Dennis Gaddy, and I am excited to be here. This has been one great freedom ride on this freedom summer that we're on.
That's right.
And we're excited about bringing it all together today at one of the historic early voting sites, not only in in the county, but in North Carolina. And we wanted to be symbolic just a bit by bringing our people who have unlocked the vote and their support team, which is us. We wanted to make them a part of that big day. So we're here. 2 years ago, we had the opportunity to be the first lead plaintiff in CSI versus Moore. I serve as Executive Director of Community Success Initiative, where we work with men and women who find themselves entangled in the criminal justice system and coming home from prisons or jail. And for 5.5 years, that person was me.
That's right.
And I had the good fortune to be able to have a support team like my wife, who's in the audience today, Jackie. And I was able to kind of sustain myself. But there were people coming home behind me that I know didn't have the same opportunity.
That's right.
And this is why we put together the organization that we've been leading now for the last 18.5 years. And we filed a lawsuit.
That part.
And then we had a little pause because of COVID, and we came back, and the court heard our case and granted our plea so people could unlock the vote even if you're on probation and parole.
That's right.
And even though we're still fighting through that right now legally, we're at the point now that we've been given the opportunity since July 27th to be able to register people who are on probation and parole. That means if you're out, you're eligible to register and vote. And we're excited about that, and we've been doing that. And we've been riding that horse. We've been riding that horse since July 27th. And we just getting started. Right? We're fired up and we're ready to go. This cause that we're on right now is personal to me.
That's right. Tell it, Dennis. Go ahead.
I was raised in a very civic-minded family. My mom was a register and vote machine.
Come on now.
Right? My dad was precinct chair for 50 years at the precinct that I grew up in a little town called Fairmont, North Carolina. But yet, and I would ride around with Mom when she was registering people to vote, and ride around with Dad when he was going to the polls to work. And so I was ingrained in that all my life. But after I got home from prison in 2005, for 7.5 months, I couldn't vote, and that was the time I had the opportunity and couldn't vote for the first African-American president. So this is personal to me.
That's right.
So we're going to stand and we're going to fight, and we ain't going to quit until it's done. We are impacting 56,000 people in this state. And that's going to impact, and it's starting to impact, even today, several elections across the state of North Carolina.
That's right.
I've already had people come to me and ask me my opinion about things and things as a voter. And they said, well, you know some people who can vote 56,000. I said, well, yeah. I said, but you know, that's the first time y'all have ever asked me anything about this.
That's right.
Right? You wouldn't ask me that before. So I found out years ago that finally we at the table, have a seat at the table, because they used to tell me if you're not at the table, you're on the menu.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. That part.
So I'm here today to welcome you and thank you for gathering with us today. You can find us at www.unlockourvotenc.org. There's plenty of materials back here at the back to take with you and to guide yourself as we move to the next phase. So I'm going to ease off the scene here and let my partner, Diana Powell, come and greet you. Diana?
Oh, we should feel real good right now. This has been one hell of a race that we've been in. And we should be mad and glad at the same time. We should be mad because they had our vote locked up for so long. But we should be glad that now our vote has been unlocked. We should have a reason to celebrate. This is a big deal. It is a big deal. And for those that are sitting back, because I used to be one that said my vote didn't matter, until I realized that I had a voice. Everything is on the ballot. Our democracy is on the ballot. Health care is on the ballot. Education is on the ballot. Women's rights is on the ballot. So we should be mad and glad at the same time. That sounds mighty good and it feels good. But I appreciate the people that believe in the right to vote, because it is a big deal. I once heard somebody say, put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game, coach. We just put 56,000 voices in the game. So now how you going to play the game? We got to take it to the ballot booth. We got to cast our vote and be that voice. When you wake up November 9th and you see who won the ballot, the vote, you can't be mad. You can't be mad. You got to say, I'm in the game. I was a part of the game. Put me in the game, coach.
Somebody say, put me in the game, coach. Now, y'all ain't going to be quiet. Miss Diana just told y'all. She said, put me in the game, coach. We're going to Christy. All right, now, y'all, listen. I want y'all to say this with me real loud and strong. Unlock the vote. Unlock the vote. Unlock the vote. Now. And I want y'all to know these folks that just came up here to talk to y'all today, they ain't playing no games, so y'all better come along, because we here to do the dang thing. Let's give it up for Mr. 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 Dennis. I done got so hyped. Mr. Dennis and Miss Diana. Y'all give it up for them. All right, y'all. Christy. Where's Christy? Come on. Christy is on her way up here to give us some more further instructions, but I need y'all to pull out them phones. Some of y'all already got them out. And I need y'all to go to social media. If my grandma was here, she said go to Facebook. Go to Facebook, go to Twitter or Instagram, and I need you to take a picture either of yourself or somebody here and say, we here unlocking the vote in NC. Come on, somebody. Let's get it online. We need to let them know we out here in these streets. Come on now, everybody. Let's take about a 10-second. DJ, give me like 30 seconds of a song real quick. I know we on the schedule, but come on. Get you a picture and put it online. Do hashtag unlock the vote. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Unlock the vote. Take the pictures. All over here on the sides. Come on. In the back. Come on. Unlock the vote. That's the hashtag. Unlock the vote. All right. And even throughout the day, I want you to continue to post, because what we know is the media ain't gonna show that we here. Because this ain't what they want to talk about. But I got some folks in here who know if you got a phone, You can let them know what's going on. So let's bring up Sister Christy at this time.
Hey, hey, hey. My name is Christy Puckett Williams, and I am the Deputy Director for Engagement and Mobilization and the Campaign for Smart Justice with the ACLU of North Carolina. But I'm also a person who is impacted by this campaign.
That's right.
Yes, my victimhood, my substance use disorder, and my poverty were criminalized. I was locked away, disappeared, separated from my community and my citizenship because I was a victim of an unjust system that chose to criminalize the social, economic, and political issues by throwing me in a cage and placing my children at risk from being separated from me through the civil system. And so I stand before you today, a person who is redeemed, a person who has been restored to full citizenship. And we are working to restore our brothers and sisters to their full citizenship. This campaign has been long. It has been hard. We have had some weary days. We've had some hills to climb and some sleepless nights. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days, and I won't complain. So today, we stand before you empowered, emboldened, and we are looking to share this victory with communities across North Carolina because it has been a hard-won fight. When Daryl and the crew at Forward Justice filed the lawsuit in 2019, we were told that we didn't have a chance of unlocking the vote.
Come on now.
But look at us. We stand before you today victorious, but we need you to vote to sustain our victory. We need you to tell your families and your friends that just because you are on probation or parole does not mean that you cannot vote.
That's right.
You can register and vote in your county. You do not need an ID. The only thing you need is yourself and the will to engage in a way that you have not been able to engage before. So much is on the ballot. Your children's education and the ability to learn about our history is on the ballot. Your ability to have or not have children is on the ballot. Whether your children end up in cages is on the ballot. And whether your child can identify in a way in which they see fit is also on the ballot. We have to protect all of our people, not just some.
All of us?
Or none.
All of us?
Or none. And so it is important, the work that we have engaged in. When Daryl came to Elizabeth City back in the spring and said, we are going to unlock this vote and we need your help, the ACLU of North Carolina and all the organizations that you see on the back of the shirts pitched in to come together to do something that had never been done before. And it has been an honor, a deep honor, to be engaged in this campaign in this way. For many years, I was unable to vote. For many years, I was not able to do anything but sit back and watch what was happening. But today, I get to make choices. Today, I am not who they said I was. Today, we are not who they said we were. We have been redeemed, restored, and it is up to us to maintain this victory. I thank you all for coming out. I hope you stay to enjoy the wonderful food that we have. I hope that you go out and tell people in the parking lot to come up here and join us because we are celebrating today, y'all. We're going to march to those polls. We're going to march to those polls. We're going to show them. And if my brother Kerwin was here, he would say, people power.
That's right.
People power.
People power.
Revolutionary power. Revolutionary power.
Revolutionary power.
We have built revolutionary power. And we are going to change the landscape of North Carolina.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Y'all can do better than that for Christy. Give it up for our sister. Listen, y'all, I need y'all to listen to what she just said. She said we built revolutionary power. She said we built people power. I felt a little Fred Hampton coming through there on there when she got through. Because we know that all the people, honey, all power belongs to the people. So if we don't understand what we out here doing this morning, then we might need to go ahead and just go on. Because what we here today to do is to let them know, y'all gonna stop the bullshit. Excuse my French, mothers and fathers and children. But we tired of it. And as Queen Fannie Lou Hamer would say, we sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so if we don't see the power that we have among ourselves, then we must be asleep, because I need y'all to know this is the power.
That's right.
They have the perceived power in the office. We got the power. And Brother Daquan is going to come up and give us a little more of this power this morning, because we know that it's our people, the leaders who are on the ground doing this work, are the ones who should be at the podium, not the politicians. Come on, Daquan.
Thank you. My name is Daquan. I'm Peters. I'm from what we call Port City, North Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm very passionate about what I do for a very particular reason, because I'm directly impacted. I've been unjustly, severely, whatever you want to call, all my life. All my life. You know, when they filed this lawsuit in 2019, I was just coming home from doing 12 and a half years in the Federal Bureau of Prisons. I was sentenced in 2007, 2008 to 262 months in the Federal Bureau of Prison for 5 grams or more of crack cocaine. I sat in them people's cells for 12 and a half years and would have still been in there if the First Step Act wouldn't have came out. So when I start to educate myself on, you know, what need to be done in order for people like me not to go back and then sit there in them people's cage, because I know I wasn't put here to be in nobody's cage. That's right. You know, I know I'm a supreme being. I know and understand who I am. So why would I continue to allow somebody to trick me, you know, and put me in a cage and thinking I'm out here in a trap, but I'm putting myself in a trap. You know, and that's just our reality. I'm here today to deliver a message to the people like myself, you know, who used to think like that. You know, September, I came home. In 2019, 2022, September, I completed 3 years of federal probation. To me, a person like me, that's success. I've never seen the streets a year straight since 1990 without going back to prison, without reoffending, without being on the run. I wasn't a violent offender. I was addicted to what you call money. You know, a lot of people was addicted to drugs. A lot of people was addicted to certain things. I was addicted to a lifestyle and money. You know, I was fooled and conditioned into believing that. I was fooled and conditioned into believing that my voice and my vote didn't matter. So therefore, I continue to do things within my community to cause destruction. When I became aware of what they call people power, I began, in order to gain people power, you got to place yourself as certain people with power, really. So when they locked me in a cage, I didn't go in there and run to the rec yard every time they called 5-minute move, 10-minute move. I went and found all those black revolutionaries. I went and found and sought out a lot of people, but I realized that I didn't have to find them. They was already watching me. And they began to pull up on me, and they began to educate me on the political power of us as a people. They began to break justice down to me. You know, justice, just us. And that just us stands for just us standing together, unified strength. And that's what brings forth revolutionary power. The mindset of us brings forth revolutionary power. The power of the people is always greater than the people in power. And what you see today is what they did, put us in the game, coach. I was in the wrong game until I met Mr. Darrell Atkinson, until I met Mr. Dennis Gaddy. Them my coaches. Those are my mentors. Those people constructed me no matter how much I bucked on them, because believe me, I bucked. You know, I buckers in my system. I don't have no respect for the status quo whatsoever. I'm just who I am. I'm not going to try to put on a suit, a tie, and disguise who I am. I am who I am, and if you don't accept me for who I am, then that's just on you. You missing out on something, not me. If a person don't bring value to my life, I don't need a minute. And these people brought a lot of value to my life. And I'm here to tell people that's in my community that come from what I come from, that's out here in these certain organizations. I don't like to call y'all gang members, because I know even doing y'all, whatever y'all doing, y'all still the greatness of God. So this is me telling you that this right here can happen if we just come together. Just like somebody out there in the streets do something to you, you want to retaliate against them. The system doing something to us every day. Let's retaliate against them. Take that energy, the same energy you sitting out here fighting over and trying to kill each other over. And I've been a part of that. Trust and believe me. Trust and believe me, I've been a part of that all my life. I instituted a lot of it. I fed a lot of people a lot of death. So now I'm here to bring life. You understand what I'm saying? Let me bring a little bit of life. Because if you can see me standing up here amongst these people, but yet as soon as I get off the stage and get back to Wilmington, what I'm going back to is straight up the hood. I'm going straight back to no man's land, to what these people call, but I come to bring life. So if anybody listen to me, man, let's get to them polls. Let's get these people up out of there. Stop sitting in your couches, on your porches, and on your blocks talking about what these people ain't going to let us do. They said that we couldn't do this, but God did. Ain't that what DJ Khaled said? They giving you the game. They giving you the blueprint. Let's go ahead and stop the madness and get these people out of here so we can make a better future for these kids, man. Because that's who we out here to protect now. We done lived our life. We done did all we gonna do. So let's make a better way for the youth that's coming through, and let's put them in the game the same way Mr. Gaddy and Miss Diana and Dennis and all of these powerful people. Man, these people fought so damn hard against the opposition. Y'all talking about ops? You want to know what an op is? Walk into the Supreme Court. Send a case to the Supreme Court and see how easy it is to get a case heard in the Supreme Court of any state or in the United States. That takes power. That takes supreme mind of intelligence. And guess who did it, y'all? A black man. Spearheaded it. A black man. And guess who was beside him? This woman right here. That's what they don't want. That's the fear that they have. Of people putting they like this right here, white and black, putting their minds together for a common cause to uproot this white supremacist BS that they got going on around here. You understand what I'm saying? And the only true way that we're going to be able to do this is not just vote our way out of it. We can't just come here and tell y'all, please vote, 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 vote. That's not just going to get it done. You still got to get out here and grind. The same way you get on your block and grind, this is a grind for us. This is our grind. And every time we grind, we shine. You either win with us or you're going to lose standing there watching us. Be a part of history. Come on over here on the other side. Come on with us, all y'all homies. Come on with us. We're going to show you a better way of life. We're going to breathe life into you. Let us do that. You know, I'm going to let this go. I get a little long with it. I'm going to let them get this here. I appreciate y'all for coming here, man. Hey, yo, serious business, though, man. This right here is history. This is something. This is something. It's no way I couldn't want to be a part of this right here. I know what I done served over 20 plus years in that system, man. I know what it's like behind them cages. Right now, I can imagine. I hate to imagine what them brothers and sisters going through in there. And in order for us to change that condition, we have to do it out here. They can't vote. We have to vote for them. We have to change that for them, you know. And let's just come together for that, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give it up for our brother. I just, for 2 seconds, I'm gonna take this moment as a preacher, honey. I won't. Come on, Miss Diana, Mr. Daryl, come on, Christy and Daquan and Daryl. Y'all come in for a second. All right. Cause come brother. Cause as a preacher, he said something about, you know, like we were addicted to this or we did this. Cause see, society will make you think you did something wrong. But it ain't nothing wrong that you did. It's the society and the system in which we live in. Right. Because poverty is a result of the system that was created. Because as Reverend Barber would say, he ain't here, but I'm going to bring him in here today. He said it was 400 years when our ancestors were free labor. And now the federal minimum wage is only $7.25. Think about that, y'all. So we're not even getting the money in the work that we do. People ain't getting paid the way they should get paid. So the reason why a lot of us have to do what we got to do to survive is because the system don't give a damn about us. Come on now. And so I want to be clear today. I want them to understand ain't nothing about what you did, baby. That's right. It's about what you did so you can survive. Right. And I'm grateful for each one of your witness on today. Yeah. Because I know it's not just you, but it's them crooks up in the White House. Come on now. It's them crooks up in the Raleigh State Senate or whatever they at. Jones Street. And that's why we got to vote to get their ass out of there. So that we can make sure our children, and I'm sorry, parents, I know the baby's here, but so our children don't have to go to poor schools. Our children don't have to live in deplorable housing. I'm from Flint, Michigan, and people still drinking bottled water because of a government who decided to pick profit over people. So I need y'all to take a picture of these folk. I'm going to step aside, but know that this is the real deal. And y'all remember them as you go in there and you vote today. Tell 5 people, I want you to put them phones out again. Text 5 people, say, I need you to come vote today. I need you to come vote today. How many of y'all 85? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need 5 people in representation of them to come vote today. Can y'all do that with me? Can you do it with me? Who gonna do it? I'm gonna do like church. Let me see your hand. You know when the preacher asks for money, he be like, who gonna give me $20? Who gonna give me 5 votes today? Ah, bless the Lord. All right, y'all. Let's give it up for them, and we thank God for their witness and their testimony. We're going to take a music break real quick, y'all. Get them votes. 5 people, and we're going to be right back. Oh, we got somebody coming. 5 votes. Can we get a little DJ Khaled? God said that was kind of good what he said. Where's Shakita?
Counted us out. Y'all gonna hear from me in a minute, but I want to introduce y'all to a really, really powerful woman. I've been telling her story around this Unlock the Vote tour. My name is Daryl Atkinson. I'm co-director for Forward Justice. And, you know, you got people in history that show up in history books because they got tired.
Right.
You know, Ella Baker said that she got sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's right. They asked Rosa Parks why she sat in that section that she wasn't supposed to. She said she got tired. She was tired. Miss Shakita Norman, who I'm about to bring up to this stage, she got tired of not having her voice, a mother, a taxpayer, a person who's employed, someone who let a setback, who turned a setback into a comeback. Anybody know any people like that, right? That's right. And it was so courageous for her to sign her name to a lawsuit while she was still on probation, while them people could make things hard for her, right? Increase her supervision. Tell her that she got to serve them weekends in jail during the pandemic. They could have made stuff real hard for her, but she said, you know what, y'all? This is bigger than me. And I'm doing this not just for me, but everybody who come after me. So just like those other women I named, Ella Baker, Rosa Parks, Fannie Lou Hamer, y'all gonna remember Shakita Norman. Because when it comes to this case and breaking the doors open for people with records, people on felony probation, people like us, that's right. That's right. She was the one who stood in the gap when other people was afraid. So I want y'all to give her a warm welcome as Shakita comes and tells y'all in her own words, just like she did at trial, just like she did at trial, in between breaks at the Jiffy Lube where she was assistant manager, right? She didn't consider it robbery to take a break from her day to stand in the gap for the people, right? So I want y'all to remember that name, and y'all give a warm welcome for Miss Shakita Norman so she can come and tell y'all why she unlocked the vote.
Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm kind of shy. So hi y'all. I'm Shakita Norman. Hi. Back in 2018, I was convicted of felony crime, and I wasn't able to vote. I wasn't able to speak. I wasn't able to do anything. I am a mom of 5 kids, and I feel like my kids deserve a chance. I deserve a chance. We deserve a chance. We should be able to have that voice, whether if we did do what we did and committed a crime or anything. Long as we're working and we're paying our dues to society, then we should be able to have that voice, and we should be able to speak up. Why not? You know, so there is a lot of people that is scared to have a voice, and they are scared to vote. So I am here today to let y'all know that I am your voice, and I will stand here, and I will be here for you. I got you. We got each other. Let's vote, y'all. Let's show them that we can do this. We already done this. Over 56,000 people that has felony convictions or on probation or on parole, they are able to come out and have a voice. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's vote. Let's vote.
Thank you, Shakita. And what we try to do, and what's so important to do, is always have the people who are most impacted, speaking their own voice about why this stuff is important. And I'm one of those people. I ain't one day wake up and decide I wanted to do this work. My life circumstances propel me in that direction. In 1996, I was convicted of a first-time nonviolent drug crime, given 10 years in prison. Did a mandatory minimum of 40 months on that 10-year sentence. I couldn't even plead to the judge that they do something else, that they not send me to prison. Couldn't downwardly depart. That's the legal term for it. That wasn't allowed. This is 2 years after the passage of the 94 crime bill in 1996. That's why I say both political parties got blame on their hands when it comes to mass incarceration. And what we doing for the people ain't for D's or R's, it's for the people. So both of them groups of folks got to come to us with their best ideas on how they gonna create second chances for the people. I went into that prison with a high school diploma. I came out with a high school diploma. The state of Alabama wasn't nearly as progressive as other states in offering college education. I languished inside. Last prison I was at, St. Clair Correctional Facility, 60% of the population had life without parole. You would ask them men how much time they had. They would say all of it because they were never coming home. But it was there that I met a man named James McConaughey. Little short, diminutive man who introduced me to the power of the law. James would work on people's cases inside. And on any given day at yard call, instead of 30 or 40 black men going to lift weights, we was going to the law library. And that seed was planted right there. When I got out, I was fortunate enough to have a loving family to return to provide me food, clothing, and shelter, and I didn't have those immediate pressures pressing down upon me, and I could think. I could work a plan. I went back to school and got my education, my associate's degree, bachelor's degree, law degree. I'm licensed to practice law in Minnesota and North Carolina. I don't like it when people cheer about that. I really don't. Because that ain't no cheerable moment. I left 100 brilliant men behind the wall. The only thing that separates me from them was opportunity. It could be 1 million brothers up here in my place. They just need an opportunity. That's why I've devoted all my career to trying to create those opportunities, because I never considered myself special. The only thing that separated me from them was a pathway to opportunity. And now we got opportunity. Now we got a chance to say something. And what I know, our biggest fights in this country, y'all, have been about who's going to be included in that we the people. For centuries, black folks weren't included. Women weren't included. And now today we got to say, and we stand firm in saying that the 56,000 people with felony convictions, y'all included in that we. That's right. We have an opportunity now to shape the direction, not just for the city council of Raleigh, not just for the county commission of Wake County, not just for the General Assembly of North Carolina, but we can shape the direction of this entire country, y'all. We can bend that arc towards justice. And I want to know if somebody want to bend it with me. I want to know, am I right about it? Do I have any, I feel my help coming on. I want to know, is there anybody in that crowd that's here to bend that arc with me? Is there anybody who want to hit their communities and let people know that this is your right, this is your time, this is our voice? Is there anybody with me? Can I get a little help in here? I just need to know. I need to know. See, I need some confirmation. I need to know, is there anybody with me today? Is there anybody who gonna march and impose? Is there anybody who gonna go call mama, daddy, grandmama and say, I need you to wake up. I need you to get out. I need you to come with me to come to these polls. Is there anybody? I need to know now, because we got a chance, y'all. And this chance ain't promised forever. There are windows of opportunity, right? And this is our window of opportunity to make a difference, not just for North Carolina, but for this country, not just a difference for our children now, but for our children to come. The question is, if we could look into the future and see 7 generations from now, what would they say about us? See, I want mine to be saying he was a fighter. He stood in the gap. What they gonna say about us? This is our chance, y'all. And I need some people who are going to stand with me in the gap. Is anybody going to stand? Do I have any help with me? 6 years ago, I found a helpmate in this thing called Forward Justice. Her name is Caitlin Swain. And I don't know why our souls was knitted together to do this thing called Forward Justice, but here we are. What she's going to come up to do, she's going to explain everything we're going to do to protect your vote. See, we just ain't going to expand the right. We're going to walk you through this thing every step of the way, no matter what we got to do to protect that right, right? Y'all give a warm welcome for Caitlin Swain, and she's going to come talk about not only how we unlock the vote, but what we're going to do to protect your vote.
Y'all, that was an altar call from my co-director, Daryl Atkinson. So if you heard that call, come on, stand up here with us, because we want this video to see all the people who are here. If you can, come up and stand with us. And we want, sorry, I'm just completing the altar call that Daryl started. So y'all come on up and stand with us. Come on up. We need to see you for a minute. We need to see you for a minute. We need to see you up here. Over 56,000 people are now able to register and vote in North Carolina. Come on up. Come on up. Over 56,000 people can now use their vote as a means to speak truth to power, joining thousands upon thousands in this state who have been wrongfully excluded from our democracy for far too long. And what our message is to you today is when you go and you cast your ballot. Forward Justice, all of the people who are here standing are going to be with you from the moment you step into that polling place until you cast your ballot and until we ensure that that ballot counts. It is your right, and don't let anyone tell you any different. We have our eyes on what is happening in Florida. We see Florida politicians intentionally causing confusion for voters with past convictions. They're using deceptive tactics to attempt to take power from the people. We stand in solidarity with the folks who are fighting and winning against that injustice in Florida. But let's be clear today in North Carolina. This is North Carolina, and here in this state, if you are living in community, you have the right to vote irrespective of past criminal conviction. This is what the law that we fought for, and anyone who tells you different is lying. And they are lying to you for a reason. They are lying to try to prevent your voice from being heard. They are lying to try to keep you from hearing the call from Shakita Norman, the call from Daryl Atkinson, from Dennis Scotty, from Daquan Peters, from Christy, from Diana. They want to drown out the voice of truth, but we will not let them. There are attorneys here to support you and answer any questions that you have about the voting and registration process. But we're not just with you today. We will protect and stay with you all the way to the end. If anyone challenges your right to vote, Forward Justice is committed. Come on up, Daryl, because we're committed. We're committed. We're going to stand with you and ensure that your vote counts.
That's right.
Forward Justice has a vote. Two more things, and then I'm going to close, I promise. But then we're going to get a beautiful photo of everybody right up here, because you know we need that. Okay. Forward Justice has 2 hotlines that we want people to know about today. The first, 888-hour vote. If you have a problem at the polls, call 888-hour vote, and we are going to correct that problem. That's right. Second, Forward Justice has a dedicated 24-hour hotline just for community members that may have had involvement with the justice system and have questions about their right to vote. What Daryl just said is that's the Second Chance Voters hotline. That's right. That's our hotline. And we want you to know about that number. That's 1-877-880-8683. And on all the flyers that are here today, you'll see that number. We have already been taking calls since early voting started as people are coming out and using same-day registration. And we have fixed problems at the polls because sometimes people just need a nice reminder from the lawyers.
That's right. A nice reminder.
Sometimes people just need a little reminder what the law is here in North Carolina. And we are happy to do that work. Our voices, your voices, will be heard this midterm election cycle, and we are going to stand with you until the end. I'm going to hand it back to Daryl to close us out for our march.
We about to march, Reverend Eric? No. Is that what we about to do?
All right.
What you what she said, we eat.
And I think we do need to go ahead and march, but I think we need to get this picture. So can we all come? If we can come up here, let's keep this as a sacred moment, y'all. I don't know about you, but my spirit is full right now. As we've heard from our beautiful sister Shakita, like we honor you, sis, and your babies. Yes, and even Brother Daryl, what they've said, I hope, hold on, family, hold on for me. Hold on, I think we got to hold that moment as sacred because our ancestors are with us. There are many of them who have died that didn't have the opportunity to be in this space, but they fought for it. That's right. They prayed for it, that's right. And they're here with us today. So let us hold this moment just sacredly, and also let us grab this picture.
People power.
People power.
People power.
People power.
Unlock the vote.
Unlock the vote.
Unlock the vote.
Unlock the vote.
Revolutionary power.
Revolutionary power.
Revolutionary power.
Revolutionary power.
Yes! And so I want us, if we will, can we go 2 by 2? Can we get in? Because we had said we weren't going to march. But I think like the teachers did this morning, we need to march. I feel that in my shondo. Come on, somebody. And we need the Wake County voters. Hold on for y'all. Give me 2 seconds, family. And so our dear sister Shakita is going to lead us. Hold on, y'all. If you hear me, clap once. If you hear me, clap twice. I done went back to the organizing moments. We gonna march because they need to see this. And so if you hear from Wake County and you can vote in Wake County, let me see you. Wave your hand.
Right here.
So I need you to come right here to the stage. Wake County voters. Come on. Wake County voters. Right here. Come on. Shakita, where you at, sis?
She's right here.
Come on, break her down. I'm gonna jump down. Oh, glory. 2 by 2. 2 by 2.
Get on that mic, though. Get on that mic.
Okay. 2 by 2. Wake County voters, 2 by 2. 2 by 2. 2 by 2. If you're a Christian, you know that's what they would send the disciples on, 2 by 2. And those of you who are not Wake County voters, you should be taking pictures and sharing them online. If you're not Wake County voters, take pictures. We all got a job to do today. To let them see Wake County ain't playing no games. Baby, we woke in Wake County. Is this everybody? And as they march, I want those of us who are not with Wake County, again, taking pictures. And then my family from Wake County, as you go in, as they said in the North Carolina Moral Monday movement, they said, make them hear you. I want them to hear you as you're marching. Somebody start a chant off. If we don't get no justice, you don't get no peace. Y'all can say something in here. So we're going to start. Who gonna lead? Shakita says you got us. So those of you who are not Wake County, take pictures. No peace, no justice, 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 no peace. No justice! Come on, y'all! Make them hear you!
No peace! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
that ballot. That
That's
ballot
right.
is so long past.
Get your non-partisan vote, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't go in.
You're welcome.
Whose vote? Our vote.
Whose vote? Our vote. Whose vote? Our vote. Whose vote? Our vote. Whose vote? Our vote. Whose vote? Our vote. Whose vote? Our vote. Whose vote? Our vote. Whose vote? Our vote. Whose vote? Our vote. Whose vote? Our vote. Whose vote? Our vote. Whose vote?
down there. The others up here. Oh, Marshall, you done cash that vote? I did mine yesterday. Huh? I always do mine. Shepherd.
Yeah. This is You're all just going to sit here? Yeah. Oh, God, yes. They will entertain themselves? Yeah. They can run.
Stay out there.
Yeah. I had a friend's mom that way. She was like, "You're out until it's dark." It was like, "All right, we just need a water. Like, just drink out the hose."
Okay, my mom will bring snacks. You all in. Stay out there.
Which age?